Welcome to the next game in the Bowling Green Dynasty's 6th season. Today we take on the Virginia Cavaliers. We'll see you at the end of the game. Thanks for watching, and go Falcons!
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Bowling Green Falcons. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will boot it away to start the game. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Virginia's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And the Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Sends it back in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cavaliers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had two last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. And the Falcons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Looking to get it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quick toss. Touchdown, BG. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. To the air, it starts. Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cavaliers with the 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think of.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Swings it out to the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It'll be a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. There he goes. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Unloads quickly. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop now to see what they do on 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Fighting off the defender. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain, and they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chain. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air, it starts. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Setting up the screen. Plows through the defense. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. They'll run the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And some room to work. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he's stopped Pickup of 5 on the play. It's a first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's Moffitt.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Fraley. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets it to him on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Touchdown, Falcons! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Gets it out fast. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. To the air, it's Darts. Oh, they're after him! And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, BG. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it starts. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Turning it on! And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll return it. He's got great speed. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He breaks into the open. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
To the ground with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. And the Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. At the 40, there he goes. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Virginia. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab at the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking for a big gain. Pulls in the deep ball. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Dropping back, it's Starks. Working that left side now. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job.
Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it starts. Flips it out to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. On the move. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to throw, it starts. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Made a defender miss. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. The sure hands, it's Fraley. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it starts. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Let's send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the missed connection on third down.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Falcons are flying down the field. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the...
Oh, he found a space on the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It starts. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Oh, he wants it all. And he gets the foot down. It's a catch deep along the left sideline. Touchdown, BG! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Looking to throw, it starts. Makes the catch. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cavaliers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the move, it's Lay. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Back to throw, it starts. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Fires to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Cavalier. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Toledo notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from the Glass Bowl is worth its weight in gold to the Rockets. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a gap. It's Curry. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Unloads it left. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run play action. This time on target. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long. 1st down marker just short of the goal line. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And the stomping has commenced. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing. And they've got it out to the 27. On first down, here comes this offense. Dropping back, it's Darts. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Oh, what a cut! And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And the Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means.
Bowling Green's just going to let the clock roll. We'll kick the field goal, but we are going to roll the clock down first.
Just drives it
That
between
kick is
the
good with
uprights.
1 second
Well,
remaining.
that's just piling on.
The Falcons.
Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up
to
big
end the
plays,
ball game.
make them earn
Bowling
everything
Green
they get
walks
the
into
rest of this way.
Virginia.
And we looking pretty
Struggles
good.
on.
Winning
But
can
wins
become a
64-34. Then Bowl 25-30, 35
And you
touchdowns,
want
1
it to be a
point.
habit. That's what you talk about as a
Uncle
coach.
Bean,
Week
19
after
of
week. Let's
97,
build. Let's
2
create
touchdowns on the ground.
momentum and continue to build on it.
Brent,
And then you
6
look
for
at the end of the
99.
season, you never know where you
Ferguson
could
with a
be.
touchdown, Moffitt with a touchdown, Curry
At
with
the
a
end of the
touchdown,
day, I think good
Lovato with a
teams
touchdown,
find
and Gray
ways
with
to
an
win games.
84-yard
Over these
touchdown.
last 2 games, it hasn't
Yeah.
always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but
Defensively,
at the end of the day,
John
they were
Hurt
able
2
to step
picks.
up, make the plays
Larson 1 for a
necessary,
28-yard
and do
touchdown.
that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap
Chicken,
on things from here.
Little
For David
John,
Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
7 of
Davis.
8 on
You've been
extra
watching
points.
another presentation of
3 for
EA
3 on
Sports
field
College
goals.
Football.
Hunting, we had 2 punts for 77 yards, 50 returns, punt returns, Moffitt, and Bowling Green will move on to play the Battle of I-75 next week. We'll see you when we play Toledo next week. Thanks for watching. Go Falcons.